Moment of truth, guys. What's gonna happen when we Koger a Weezing without any basic Pokemon left? No! What's up, guys? Kitty here. Today I'm gonna bring you the Team Rocket deck featuring Arbok and Weezing. Well, Jesse and James's favorite Pokemon, of course. Now, before we get into it, don't forget to sub for free and stay tuned for more awesome Pokemon TCG Pocket content, and slap the like button so hard, just like your parents used to slap you when you were a naughty kid. So, obviously, this deck revolves around Weezing and Arbok. But well, since we are a Dark-type deck, the main focus is to take down those really pesky MEWTWO decks. Yep, they are Psychic-type and they are weak against us, so we can easily two-shot them with the Arbok. The thing is, Pikachu is kind of afraid of Arbok as well. If you can go second and start attacking as soon as possible, then the Arbok just two-shots the Pikachu. If they don't got a potion, that is. Now let's take a quick look at the deck list. We got 2 Ekans, 2 Koffings, 2 Arbok, 2 Weezing, 2 potions, X-Speed, 2 Pokeballs, 2 Professor's Research, 2 Koger, 2 Sabrina, and finally, 1 Giovanni. So, this deck is actually pretty strong. Let's say if they're playing a MEWTWO deck and they start with routes, then, well, we're going first. Usually it's not good when we're going first, but when we have Weezing, then it's great if we go first. Okay, we go first, we don't do anything, right? And then they go second, and they try to set up. And routes is still in front, and they can evolve. And now that it's our first turn to attack, we attach an energy to Weezing, tackle for 50 because of weakness, obviously, and then Gas Leak poisons them. Well, it deals a total of 60 damage before they can move, taking out the routes. So yeah, MEWTWO deck is just so afraid of this particular deck because it just kills them so hard. Well, with Arbok though, you attack and you want to go second. Okay, when you're going second, you go for an Arbok, and it just two-shots a MEWTWO, because each hit will deal 80 damage. Okay, if they go for a potion, well then, that's where Giovanni comes in. Yeah, be Giovanni, and then you take out their MEWTWO. Okay, so now, let's jump right into some games, and see how good this deck really is. Okay, so the first opponent is playing MEWTWO, and we got Arbok in hand, luckily. So it seems like we can start attacking as soon as possible. Alright. They got, okay, 2 Pokeballs, so they got a routes on the field. That is a little troubling. If they got an early Gardevoir, things are gonna look a little awkward. And they got both MEWTWOs. Okay, so they do have a backup plan. But since we got Sabrina, things are actually looking alright. Because if we KO the first MEWTWO, and then they bring up the second one, we can Sabrina and then just kill off their routes. Or Curlia. Let's hope they don't have a Gardevoir in hand just yet. So yeah, we're gonna bite. Deal a little bit of damage, just to make sure they can't go for any funny business, like, you know, healing up with potion. If they want to spam 2 potions, fine, because with 2 attacks, Arbok actually takes out a MEWTWO EX from full health. So if they blow all the 2 potions here, they're dead anyways. Okay, so we can evolve into Arbok and start trapping them. Arbok is so good because with Corner, they cannot retreat, so they can't, take some damage and then retreat to preserve their MEWTWO. Yeah, that ain't happening. I guess there's nothing to do here except for going for research. I mean, I was kind of thinking about Sabrina here. If they bring up the other MEWTWO, then can get a huge chunk onto it. And I obviously kill off the other 2 guys, right? So yeah, that was kind of the struggle here. Should I go Sabrina? Yep. exactly what I was planning. But in the end, I was like, fine, I'm just gonna research here. Okay, no Weezing. It's a bit of a problem, isn't it? Okay, so this MEWTWO is just dead. And what are they gonna do next? Any Curlia? Okay, okay. The Sabrina is not gonna do too much because obviously we can just retreat. Okay, I think this is where I make the first mistake. Yeah, honestly, I should just attach to Coughing and then kill the MEWTWO off. But instead, I just go for the retreat here. Oh well, I think I should have left the Coughing in the active spot. Yeah, I didn't really need to retreat at all. Yeah, that was kind of a mistake on my part, but it's alright, it's alright. So they don't have the God of our Online yet. That is why we don't have to fear the energy acceleration. Otherwise, our Arbok will be taken out. Uh-huh, 3 energy is not enough, yeah. You just don't measure up, MEWTWO. But sadly, yep, we got the Sabrina in hand, and we can OHKO anything on your bench. And that, ladies and gents, is how we take quick wins against MEWTWO players with Arbok. See, 2 energy, deal 60 damage, and trapping your opponent. That's the strength of Arbok. And here we go, guys. This is how we roll with this deck. And MEWTWO players fear the Team Rocket Arbok Weezing deck. And this is it. Now let's jump right into the next game and see how we mess up our second victim. Alright, if you think Weezing is just a wall, maybe you need to think twice. Because Weezing, well actually Coughing first, is not bad at all in the offense. Like, 1 energy for 20, not bad at all. And if you're hitting psychic types, you're dealing 40 with just 1 energy, which kind of makes you a far-fetched. Okay, we already got the Weezing, so it's all good. I actually would have wanted another basic, but it is what it is. I'm just gonna do the 20 damage. Then next turn I can finish off the Meowth with the ability. Of course, they can just go for the Payday here, which draws them a card. Oh wow, they got the Curlia already. Oh, red card. Oh no, my Weezing! Uh-huh. Okay, that's an Atkins at least. But I don't have any draw power in my hand. But Heart of the Cards actually answered us. We needed a Weezing, and they gave us the top deck. Weezing OP! Okay, now we can just evolve into Weezing. And remember with Weezing, if you're in the active spot, you can activate it. Your ability, Gas Leak, and then boom. Always remember to do this. Otherwise, you're wasting the residual damage. And with the 10 damage from the poison, we have enough firepower to take down the Meowth. Let's see who they are going to send forward. If it's just the routes, then it's another KO. At this point, they're just waiting for their MEWTWO. Do they have it? Please don't have it. Okay, they do have it. Okay, but we still have a good advantage. Next turn, we're gonna have 2 points. Not that it matters, because if we take out the MEWTWO, then it's game. Oh, they got the God of War. Okay, they could go for the retreat here, because they can start accelerating energy. Let's see their play. Oh, they're just gonna ram, okay. We really need that Arbok. Otherwise, yeah, it kind of feels a little unsafe. If they bring up the MEWTWO and we don't got the Arbok, we are in trouble. So with the gas leak, as mentioned, we can deal 60 damage on our turn before they can move. Or, well, if you really want to say, oh, okay, yeah, the 10 damage from poison is in between turns, then fine. Yeah, you're not wrong, but I just count everything before their turn, our turn. Just to make things simple. Like this game. They're simplifying things so more players can play this game. I mean, I used to play Pokemon TCG. It's not rocket science, but it's a little more complicated for, the common players that don't really enjoy playing card games. But this is simple enough so everybody can really enjoy the game, play it, and collect cards. So yeah, this is why this thing is a success. I always think, you know what, the best games are the ones that are simple enough for like almost everybody to understand, and people don't have to go through a really steep learning curve in order to start playing. Otherwise, it's just going to deter the players away. Like, okay, in normal Pokemon, you have to have a deck of 60 cards, you have to have a lot of stuff going on, and then the mechanics are not too simple to understand, and the turns just take forever, which is kind of deterring. I mean, I have to sit there and let them go through their deck for 3 minutes. What am I playing? Like Yu-Gi-Oh? Yeah, that just sucks the fun out of everything. But now back to the game. Okay, they are building up a ton of energy here. And my Weezing is in trouble. Okay, we really need that Arbok, otherwise we're toast. Next turn they can go for another 150. Just stop nuking my stuff. If only I had the Arbok. Nice. Yep, speaking of Yu-Gi-Oh, the heart of the cards are answering our prayers. So we're just gonna lock them in, I guess. Yep, let's see what you got. I kind of made one little misplay here. Yeah, I should have gone for Giovanni. That could have won me the game. That was tragic. But what are they gonna do? I don't think there's an out here. Yeah, there we go, GG. Yeah, they gave up and just passed the turn. I mean, even if they got a potion and survive the in-between turn damage, we still would have been able to knock him out with the Atkins. So there we go. GG roleplay. We could have ended it a little earlier, but honestly, I did not see that Giovanni. I did not mean to torture him. Frankly. Yeah, I just missed the Giovanni because I'm a noob. Oh, well. And now, after seeing how we destroy players like that, let's move on to our final victim. So, this game. This guy gets the Crown MEWTWO. Oh. I'm green with envy. I don't even have a Crown card yet. No MEWTWO, no Pikachu, and no Charizard. Come on. I need these. These look so cool. But anyway, let's go. Yeah, with this deck, you really want to attack first with the Arbok. I already got all the evolution cards in hand, but not being able to go second kinda hurts. Yeah, now they're going to start building up, and there's not much I can do about it. So yeah, if you're going first, you really want... Okay, this is my first mistake. Okay, back to what I was saying. If you go first, you really want to have Weezing in the active spots. But now that I've attached the energy like a noob, I can't really go for the X-Speed here. I should have waited for the Professor's Research, X-Speed outs, the Atkins attached to Weezing, then I can start doing damage with Tackle and of course the Poison. Yeah, let's hope that's not gonna come back and bite me. As we speak, we use Bite. Let's go! Oh, I still switch out. So yeah, that's the first blunder. But at least we get off the poison. The reason I switch out the Atkins is because I don't want to get hit by the MEWTWO with a Giovanni. And then I'll lose 1 energy, which looks real stupid. Okay, so if I go for the tackle here, that's gonna do 50. And next turn, I can revenge kill with an Arbok. I'm gonna get my coughing. And next turn, we're gonna have another Weezing. I'm just gonna poison it and do some damage. So 50 is pretty solid. Okay, research. Can they evolve? Okay, the MEWTWO is almost set up, which is really intimidating. Oh, they do have the God of War. But the good thing is, okay, if they have big speed, then it's trouble. Okay, they don't. They don't. Nice. So we do get the KO. Okay, at this point I was thinking, should I Koger? Okay, this is where I make the second blunder. I should have gone for Koger, attached to the coughing, evolve into Weezing, and take the KO. Now I just lose my Arbok for no reason at all. Yeah, this is so stupid. Yeah, this second blunder. Guys, learn from my mistake. Yeah, this deck is not easy to play, to be honest. You have to know you have to know what to do at the exact time. Otherwise, you're putting yourself in a really big disadvantage. I mean, if I go for the Weezing to take the KO, I lose the Weezing here, but then I can bring out my Arbok and start biting him. After losing the God of War, they can't recharge in time. That's the thing. But now that I lose my Arbok with the energy on, it takes forever for me to build up. So yeah, I'm actually giving him a chance. Oh, this is so bad. And now I'll just have to go for this again. Go for the Weezing. Get some damage off. Get him poisoned. And slowly chip away. But honestly, if I played this well enough and not make the 2 blunders, the first energy and then not switching into Weezing, then I think he would have been dead by now. But still, next turn I do threaten the KO. That is if he doesn't potion. Okay, he's got another MEWTWO EX. And the thing is, if you don't trap him with your Arbok, he can freely switch out. Oh, and he does have a potion. So no KO next turn. That's such a bummer. Okay, next turn is going to kill off my Weezing. But it's alright, it's alright. I can just manually attach to Arbok, and if he kills Weezing, then I revenge kill. Oh, I kind of misclicked here. I just wanted to go for the tackle. I don't think it matters. I think I win at this point. So if he KOs the Weezing, he's still dead. So there you go. This is how good this deck really is against the MEWTWO decks. If you're facing a ton of MEWTWO, well, like I am when you're playing, then go for this deck. It just craps on the MEWTWO players so hard. So with the X-Speed, I think he's switching out. I mean, why are you doing that? Honestly, there's no way for him to win if he does not have the God of War at this point. I mean, his second God of War at this point. And if I have the Sabrina, I win anyways. I mean, I could just Koga out to be safe. And before you Koga out, definitely go for the gas leak. Poison damage is good, because it prevents them to heal out of range with the potion. So I do Koga here. Yep, Arbok traps him, so there's no funny business. Yeah, either way I win next turn. So I guess this is the point where you concede. Come on, MEWTWO player. Know when to concede. Stop wasting everybody's time. Yeah, the Curlier came a little too late, and there's nothing he can do about it. Yep, he finally realizes it and concedes. So there we go, guys. This is how you slap people really hard with the Weezing Arbok deck. Yeah, Team Rocket still is doing so much work after all these years. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed these games and the guide. If you have, don't forget to slap the button so hard just like a parents used to subbing when we were a naughty kid. And sub the channel for free so you don't miss out on awesome content just like this. Now have a great day, everybody, and peace out.